What are we gonna do, fam? What are we gonna do, channel fam? So much menacing Mini-sor going around, man. And so many fan modes. Love, love, love this toy, as I have said in many, many, many videos. And this time, this Mini-sor is decked out using the 4 Bumblebee Cliff Jumper type molds as I choke on my spit and saliva. Ugh. I'll give you a quick 3-6. Oh, he is also using 2 of the Brunt figures kind of as the glue, so to speak, to hold kind of all these different bits together, as you can see. But not Brunt specifically. It is the Centurion drone. The Centurion drone. But you can do it with 2 Brunts as well, and the purple will probably work out pretty well. But yeah, I had 2 of them on hand, and so decided to put this guy together. So in order to make him, like I said, you need, sorry, I'm all tripping over my words, I'm all excited. You need 2 of the Brunt figures, and you need 4 of the Bumblebee mold type Minicon dudes. Are they deluxes? Maybe they might be deluxes, huh? I'm not exactly sure, but you need 4 of them. And you need 2 of the bazookas that come with the particular figures. And so the legs are symmetrical, but the arms are slightly asymmetrical. And so I'll tackle those bits first. And the legs are uber duper easy. And so, yeah, let's go with the yellow guy. It's supposed to be Drag Strip. You know, I know their names, but I always forget who's who. There's Drag Strip, Breakdown, Wild Rider, and Off Road. No, that's a combiner. Dead End. Yeah. Here, let me show you this guy. As a so brewery. So this is held in by a lot of different parts. So these legs are pushing down this way. This back panel is pushing up against this way, and this thing is kind of holding it in here. This thing is not really pegged in. It is, there's like a, watch, I'll show you in a second, but there is kind of like space where there's like this tab. So like, okay, he just fell off. But see that little thing that pops out, right? See that little hole right there, that space, that cavity? That's where you are affixing him like that. You see it right in that gap. And this, you're arranging it, and you're just basically flipping these on the other side, flipping them upside down. And it's kind of cool. It kind of makes it look like it's actually hugging this space quite well. And so this panel you push up. So now he's kind of resting there. And then you have these 2 bits, which are just the legs connected together on the bazooka. And you just plug that in right there. And you get everything right. And it's a nice little fit. Then you push the bazooka up against the car. And I want to do the shake test, but I feel like it's going to fall. I should have used some pieces of paper to strengthen it, but I mean, whatever, dude. So it may fall. Yeah. It didn't earlier. But yeah, if you get it in there, push this up against that, push this up against that, and you kind of sandwich everything in there, it will stay. Yeah, yeah. Don't like throw it around vigorously, but if you're just moving it back and forth and like posing it, it's not gonna fall off. So yeah, again, you're just kind of sandwiching everything in there, and the tighter fit you have, whether you're using like pieces of paper or whatever the case may be, the more it'll stay in there. Okay, the other arm is almost identical, but if you notice, the legs are kind of like situationed differently, the Brunt legs, the Centurion drone. And that's because the pegs are in different locations. And also another big difference, oh, and I forgot to mention this part down here. These are the thighs of the Centurion drone, just kind of plugged in. There's a hole in the front of that thigh, and you plug it into the forearm. Same deal here. And this other thing is, so the main difference here is that you see how this one is kind of like cracked open. There's a little bit of a gap. It's because this peg, or not peg, but this like tab thing is much fatter. And so you have to open the legs a little bit to get it kind of stay in the groove. And then the same thing afterwards. You just, that little peg, you just do that. And like I said, if you have pieces of paper, it will stay in much better. Sandwich that thing in the back. Get the leg, the calf configuration over here. and this like this, and then yeah, see, it kind of stays. And that's how you do the second arm. The legs are uber duper easy. First, you gotta prepare one of the little bumblebee guys like this. Just have his arms like that, and then the back part plugged in like so. It's not going to touch the ground, but it's cool. It'll give it presence. And on the back, what you're doing is you just have the back of Brunt with that little back of the gun part, and that's going to plug in here. And that's going to sandwich this. I'm going to do this part first. Just go like that. And you thread it through here, and you want to make sure almost like that empty space is hugging that little hinge, the little cylindrical part. You get this, you peg it in, and you just squeeze. You just squeeze it together, but it just popped off right now. It's supposed to be like this, basically. Let me try that one more time so I can embarrass myself on camera. You know how to say camera in Korean? Camera. Yeah, yeah. There you go. You just squish it together. And there you go. Then you do that for both legs. So you know how I said camera sounds like kamera, or is kamera in Korean, right? If camera is kamera, can you guess what camel is? No, it's not Kamala. It's Nakta. Why would you think that? Dude, I'm telling you, at the end of the day after work, dude, I am straight loony. I'm straight loony. I'm ready to go home. But I got to record these videos, and dude, it's been a heck of a week. There's been a lot going on. Had guests that I had to entertain. Time sensitive stuff. Fighting for people's wages, and yeah, good stuff though. But I'm beat. I am beat. So there you go. One of the many Mini-sors that we've been playing with and menacing the playground with. And so if you have 2 Brunts and you got 4 of the Bumblebee figures, you can create this at home too. And I hope you have a blast playing with your toys. I hope you have a blast playing with your toys. Take care. Bye.